This is an explanation of some of the work behind This Sky is High Crowdfunding. I'm just going to go through a few documents here. We did our part on the research of the blockchain technologies, the white papers of the recent projects. They're on other videos. Here we have the documentation of This Sky is High Crowdfunding and a little note here about what it is we're doing exactly. So basically, let's begin again with the values around here, and we'll end up here. And you see a little bit about how it all connects. Basically, I have inherited the destruction from the recent world wars, and I propose a solution to the spiritual and macroeconomic, geopolitical and ecological crisis. I believe it has a lot to do with the energy sector. And so a project I had begun was the first and only niche crowdfunding platform for open source new energy technologies, with a live news channel for research and development. This is based on the work of 30 years of those people who are professionally involved and most experienced in this. And I believe that this is the direction to go, for myself anyways. Now, the major challenges I've had are listed here. The solutions came across me or around here. So basically, the issues were mostly financial, bureaucratic. I had spent $3,000 of my own, 6 months of unpaid daily work. You can see this on my transparent costs and expenses sheet. I had developed an entire crowdfunding platform, website, and responsive app for it here. It's available online. This Sky is High Crowdfunding. So basically, my credit line is not good. Payment gateways don't trust me, and they don't trust what I want to build and the actual content. Things like an SSL certificate, business kind of expense and need, requires me to get a signing from a notary, etc. That's just where I'm at currently, and these issues just keep branching out, and the challenges and the expenses, and I just can't continue on my own, and I probably shouldn't. And this has stopped the project. Despite doing everything I legally could with my own mind and hands and finances, and as much as I tried to collaborate and be as transparent as possible, it was stopped. So it is an attempted and failed solution to a lack of funding in the research and development of advanced energy technologies. So if I was to leave it, this is what it would look like. Basically, there's a website and an app, and there's a documentation of all the work I have done and all the work I plan to do. Now, in the meantime, a revolution arose. The blockchain revolution basically allows for a new public distributed ledger and network consensus mechanisms. And so if we see here our working conditions: open sourcing, transnational collaboration, live public broadcasting, crowdfunding with no single ownership beyond 49%. It has a lot to do with the reasons, the need, the values of seeing the destruction of the world wars, and the need to collaborate on building a different kind of environment we can live in on the planet. And so this revolution has enabled certain solutions to step out of the system, this paradigm of being stopped, and it enhances the feasibility and success of business by converting it to a cryptographically secure, decentralized, tamper-proof network using blockchain technologies. For example, in the Ethereum line and Solidity in that platform, and so on. And this makes the Sky is High secure and unstoppable crowdfunding on the blockchain. It would allow us to secure funds globally in any amounts at near zero fees with transparent accounting. In other words, you could track the allocation of all funds. Ideally, it would be nice to create this anonymously outside of the entire system. I think we're going to start the next directions by joining those ideas written about in the top papers I have identified, including Wings and Starbase, and to continue in that direction and build using their technologies at the moment. Thank you for listening.